Okay, prototype Z-axis on the Ingentis. Where to start? The top with some brackets. They clamp the 10mm rod that is on either side. There's only one rod on either side, and then these big old printed brackets here with a two linear bearings, in fact, clamped between these bits here. You'll hopefully see there. Yeah, and so these top brackets have also got a built-in idler. Yeah. 6mm GT2 rod, GT2 belt, sorry, going down to a 32 tooth pulley at the bottom. Simple clamping mechanism at the moment on the brackets, just so I can catch the cable, the belt somehow. Fixed bracket on here, and there's actually an integrated bearing that's kind of hard to see. On the inside you can see that it's basically the same deal as that there. Now these internal ones here are, might be a bit of over engineering, but I didn't know whether or not this sort of shaft was going to bend a bit. I think it probably will, so these will eventually get screwed down onto the metal surface here. This is actually aluminium. It's just got a protective cover on it at the moment. Same on this side, obviously, except on this side we've also got a herringbone gear and a motor with a bracket that isn't in position yet because I'm still procrastinating about where it's going to go. But the cool thing is, look, it moves. Woo! Quite slowly, obviously, because it's quite highly geared, so it takes a bit to go. These bearings are still a bit sticky. I'm hoping that they're going to sort themselves out, but it moves reasonably freely. I'll do the same thing that I did with the top stage. Once I've got it going with the motor, I'll just set up some G-code and just send it up and down quite a few times to see if I can break the bearings in a bit. Otherwise I might be going to press fit bronze bushings like I've done with everything else. So yeah, it's reasonably promising. Obviously the downside of this, I have to be mildly careful because there's a sleeping child upstairs, is that when I let go, whack. So yeah, I'm going to have to put some springs in at the bottom, I think, or some sort of buffer, obviously, so that if the power does cut out, then it doesn't just smash everything to pieces. I didn't know that was going to happen. I've sort of been ruminating on putting some sort of counterweight on here to offset that, particularly as not only do I have that bunch of aluminium there, but also, shit, where is it? This thumping great bit of 4mm, which is in hindsight probably thicker than it needs to be, but I wanted to have something that would have a decent bit of strength to it. And obviously silicon heat pad, but that's not going to add much weight. And then I guess a bit of borosilicate or maybe some window glass to go on top, so the damn thing's going to be pretty freaking heavy by the end of it. So yeah, we'll have to see how that pans out. Anyway, progress.